Hi, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to my quiet Sunday evening here in the suburbs of Chicago. It's getting warmer outside, and it was a beautiful day here. Finally, it started to warm up, and we're happy about that. I'm just trying to give myself a little ambiance lighting here. All right. So I've been thinking about doing this reading for a while. It's a new reading style. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do one like this. And I thought it might be fun. So we're going to try it out on you guys tonight. We're doing this as a collective energy, just for you guys, for me and my friends who are watching this, whenever that might be. So what I've done here is I've drawn 13 of the major Arcana cards. And I want to talk about us and the energies that each one of these cards represents and how they resonate in our lives. For example, first I've got the Fool here. Now they're purposely in order. I did lay them out according to numerical order. But first we've got the Fool, important energy. And this, to me, is going to ask the question to us. What do we want or need to take a risk on in our lives right now? So we're going to examine the Fool. And let's see. I need to finish shuffling for you guys first, though. So, yeah, what is it that maybe you need to take a chance on in your life? I think we're ready. Okay, the Fool. It says feeling alone. This is the Five of Pentacles. This says you're feeling lonely, left out, in need, and maybe what you're needing to take a chance on, guys, because the Fool takes a risk, and sometimes it's a big risk. And here with the feeling alone card, to me the Fool is taking a chance at getting out there again. Maybe you haven't dated in a long time, okay, and this is saying maybe it's time to step out, to examine. Yes, this person has been in a state of self-examination over their life. They're sad. They're remorseful over the past. That's why they're feeling so alone, because they've been left behind. But the Fool takes a chance, and they move forward with whatever it is, and as scary as it may be, it's going to take them out of a negative place. And for you, some of you, it may be that negative place has been a very lonely, maybe an isolated existence for a time. But this is saying it's time to get out there, maybe. If you haven't dated for a while, if you haven't taken that kind of a chance or anything where you're with other people and with groups, this is the time to maybe spread your wings and fly. Now, the next question we have is around the High Priestess. And here I'm going to say, ask the High Priestess, what is it with the High Priestess here? What is it that maybe we need to use a stronger sense of intuition around? And isn't that funny? It's the same card. This is the High Priestess. So what we need to work on here is our intuition. The intuition that we need to use more intuition on is our intuition. So what this is saying is, yes, you need to use more of your natural ability to maybe solve the problems around you. That possibly the problems like feeling lonely, feeling left out, feeling all blue and alone. Next we ask, with the Emperor. The Emperor, his energy is all about being in control. So let's ask, what are we maybe too much in control of? Or maybe what in our life do we need to show more control? Now we've got Blossom, the Sun. This, to me, is about taking command of your life, because there's a whole world of possibilities available for you out here. The number 20 card speaks about justice, or the Judgment card. So there's this rebirth that comes with this this is like the fire that burns the old, and see all the new growth from what has been destroyed in the past. That's what you get with the Judgment card. That's what that's all about. It's incinerating what came in the past and creating something very new and beautiful. And for some of you, by taking control of this emperor energy inside you, that there's an awakening of something really promising, where there's growth and potential there. And so the Emperor really is very much, to me in this reading, going to be about taking control of whatever it is that is old in your life, whatever it is that just does not have value for you. It brings you no potential. Then making that choice to take that control is going to bring you to a place of growth, whatever area that is to you. This is a brand new reading. I'm just testing it out on you guys. I know I need to work on it, but I'm thinking maybe I want to do one for each sign this month. We'll see how the rest of this goes. So, with the Chariot, we ask, what do we need to move forward on? What is it that needs to move along in our life? Maybe we've been stuck somewhere in a struggle with the Chariot. So what is it that we need to do to bring us out of a place of being stuck in our lives? Now we have the Six of Swords. For some of you, this is actually moving, just like the Chariot is actually moving. So the movement that you're being asked to move forward with the Chariot, is actually moving with the Six of Swords. And sometimes it's real moving. It's moving home. So for some of you, it's a very important time for you to pick a direction, because there's an importance to move on, to move forward, or to actually move for some of you. But this is an incredibly important energy that comes in on the Chariot, because whatever is driving you at this time may actually be what's driving you at this time. Like a car, like a cruise to somewhere wonderful where you decide never to come back again. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. There's a real importance for moving for some of you. And it may actually be moving. It's a Sunday night here, guys. I have had a fabulous day. I am just wrung out and absolutely wasted from my day. It's been a beautiful day. So, now, our next 4 cards. First, we ask with the Strength card, what do we need to show more strength around? To show maybe more backbone, more spine? Are you feeling like a doormat? I don't know. Like I said, are you feeling like a doormat? This is the Heal card, the number 17. And I'm not exactly quite sure what that card represents, because it's a new John Holland deck to me, and I don't really know exactly what all the cards represent. So let's take a look before I go shooting my mouth out. But, you know, there is a message there. And it's really about showing strength through healing, or showing healing through strength. One or the other. They're thank you. They're incredibly essential energies to go with one another. Strength and healing. For some people, healing is a difficult thing. They wear their hearts on their sleeve if it's an emotional pain. Some people just never get over disappointment. Now, this is weird. This is the Star card. Interesting. We have Strength with the Star. We have the Emperor with Judgment. That's very serious energy here. We have the High Priestess with the High Priestess. And now we have the Star with Strength. So I think what this is saying is maybe that there is an achievable goal. There is a desirable goal, something that is really heartfelt in someone's life right now. But they know that it's only achievable if they dig down deep and find the inner strength that can move them forward with whatever this desire is to move forward. Whatever this desire is that you're looking to accomplish by almost pure inner strength. There's an accomplishment and a moving forward. But also we have this deep sense of a need for intuition. Most important. Now, with the Hermit, we ask, what do we need to dig deeper on? What do we really need to search for the truth around? And we've got the Three of Wands take the lead. So this is about growth through choice. It's about making a choice that has potential. Planting that seed of growth and then watching that seed take root and grow. For you, it comes with that search for inner wisdom. But this man usually has the answers within himself. So what you're looking to bring about with the Strength and the Star, this accomplishment that can come through desire, yes, and absolutely through inner strength. And it almost sounds like somebody's going to go on American Gladiator to me. I don't know. But we have a well thought out choice with the Three of Wands. It's a real life changing energy, but it's life affirming also. Now we ask with the Justice card, what is it that maybe we need a sense of right and wrong in our lives? The Four of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. Justice. For some of you, it's only the justice that can come through a legal action. And it's connected through love. It's connected through a love situation where someone is offering their cup. But this is not a disappointment in love. Look closer at this. This is somebody looking at this Four of Cups offer as an opportunity coming their way. This isn't something that they're denying. This isn't something that they're turning down. This is something that this person is considering. And it's here with the Justice card. So for some of you, if you are in a separation process with another individual, Spirit is saying that maybe, just maybe, it's a good idea to rethink whatever it is that you're doing here. Because a cup of love is on the table for someone who I really feel is in the process of actually going through a divorce. And this isn't a denial. This is an opportunity for someone to maybe reconnect. And this is a karmic situation where one act has to happen in order for a love situation to return. And I don't know what that means to anybody. That was my guide just telling me whatever the heck it was that I just said, because I don't even remember it. This is weird. Okay. Now, the next energy I'm telling you guys is my brain is like mush right now. But this is fun. We have the Hanging Man. That's the next energy we want to examine in our lives. So with the Hanging Man, maybe this is asking, what do we need to be patient about in our lives? What's happening in our lives right now where maybe we just need to step back and reflect and look and watch what it is that we're doing before we come down from our perch. Okay. Well, this is the number 19 card. And the number 19 card in this deck is the Sun. Wow. Wow. The message coming through on this, and what we need to step back and reflect on, is our lives. What are we maybe missing? What's part of the big picture that we're not seeing here? Because with Justice here, saying there's an offer here that brings an opportunity where justice is there, where a sense of justice, but it's not a negative feeling of justice. It's as if a situation that someone is waiting for, just patiently waiting for, but it's about their lives. It's about this person's life. It's about what gives them joy. And they've been patiently waiting for this opportunity to come through. And through that opportunity, a sense of justice is coming. It's almost as if someone has been waiting for this love opportunity for 20 years. And then one day it just shows itself. It's amazing, the message I'm getting from this reading. I'm getting blown away here. Next, we want to look at what needs transformation in our lives with the Death card. The 12 card. The 12 card is, let me see if I'm going to get this right, the Hangman. But this is observing things with a new perspective. It's looking at things differently. It's about observing life through someone else's eyes, maybe. And the Death card is transformative. So I think what this is saying is, for some of you, whoever it is, and we're going to look at love in just a second, but whoever this is about, whoever is resonating with all of this, what is transformative in your life is the way you look at things, the way you look at people, the way you look at a certain someone, with different eyes. Maybe this is looking at someone in your life in a totally different way in order to finally make the connection that I almost feel is a karmic transformation. Judgment is here. High Priestess is here twice. This is really all about a supreme karmic twin flame soul to soul connection coming through here for someone. Now, before we go jumping off of a pier, let's look at the Devil card, because this is going to say, okay, what is it that is toxic in our lives that we need to finally let go of? Tough question, right? And the answer to that is the Nine of Wands. Michael just said, for someone, it's the need to be right all the time. The Nine of Wands is about stepping back after a struggle and considering what it is, where you're going, what your perspective on things is. And maybe that's what we've got here too, because this is about changing your perspective. So I almost feel like, along with a change of perspective for someone in a situation, they're going to be awoken. There's an awakening with this from someone who has literally been asleep. Maybe this is about a person who has literally been asleep emotionally for 20 years. And maybe this transformative thing that comes through is a sense of justice for someone is a wake-up call for another person. Someone here, and I'm getting the message that someone has been in a very emotionally sterile relationship. And by sterile, I mean it's been empty, void, completely unemotional on an intimate level. And maybe there wasn't much intimacy either. Well, it formed a toxic nature within a relationship, whoever that might be tapping into that scenario. There's I want to say emotion with the Justice card. It feels like someone is moving forward with something in order to wake their partner up. Now, this is a specific message. I hear that someone was left because they were totally devoid of emotion. They were completely barren of intimacy in their relationship. They were left. Well, for that person, whoever this resonates with, that is the wake-up call. That's spirit saying it's time to wake up and see that something that you have been doing in your relationship has caused toxic fallout, and you have to come out of a place of darkness. It's the wake-up call for that partner, for that emotionless partner. Next. Another tough question with the moon. We want to know what secrets might be told within my situation. What unknown might be revealed in my situation. Well, we have the number 11. This is the Death card. It's the card here. It's detaching. And I think along with the mysteries and the unknowns, with the moon, I almost wonder if the death of the situation in the Justice card, because this is right underneath the Justice card, I really feel that whatever the death is within the situation that's in this Justice, where an opportunity brings an awakening, is what that is. With the Death card here, the Death card was matched with the Hangman. Here it's with the Moon. It says the end of the situation, the end of that will also bring the transformation and the truth. So this situation also brings the exposure of the truth and why this ending had to happen. It's big time awakening stuff, guys. Someone's about to meet their soulmate through an awakening. And it may have been a soulmate that they have been with for 20 years, I hear. Where's the 20? I know it's here. I know the Judgment's here. Right in the center. Like I said, the Judgment card is here. This is the awakening. That awakening of a spirit that has possibly been in a relationship for 20 years and will not have their awakening until they're standing in front of a judge. You look at this guy. He's standing in front of a judge's podium. His head is down. This is his opportunity. It's his opportunity to stop the karmic wheel. But will he? That's what we're going to ask next with the Sun. What opportunity is going to be taken for you at this time? In Spirit's name, what opportunity comes through with the Sun? Number 14, this is the Balance card. I do believe if I have to look, it's gonna be wait, Temperance. Another card of karmic divine guidance. But what we're looking for here is the chemistry, the balance. Someone's awakening is going to reharmonize a relationship. Someone's awakening. You know what they say? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be yours. Well, someone has been spending a lot of time in the dark, and that person waited as long as they could for you, and they walked away. And so now we want to look finally at the Lover's card. So we have this detachment here that comes only with the Justice card, because the Death card, we know, is about transformation. That I purposely drew. But when it comes out here, under what's unknown, the Death card is the rebirth. What comes with the rebirth? That's the real answer that we want right now. And that's Spirit saying, maybe you're not meant to know the outcome of this one yet. Because the waiting, the ending, the justice, for some of you, it still needs to play out. It's a work in progress, I'm hearing. The Temperance, though, it's about that sacred balance, just like Justice brings. She doesn't hold wings, though. She may as well. She holds scales of justice, divine scales, that make everything right within the realm. This is really powerful stuff, guys. Incredibly powerful. The balance, though, with Temperance. The advice here is let go of expectations. Let the relationship flow naturally now. You have to let go of control. Now, we want to look at the last card, the Lovers. Oh, I'm going to take the one on the bottom too. We're going to go one from the top. Strengthening bond, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you're going to get to the courtroom and somebody is going to bail on the whole divorce proceeding. God. Oh, man. And another ace. The Ace of Wands. This is called New Vitality. So the awakening comes with a stronger bond and a brand new sense of hope for this relationship that, to me, looks like it's headed to the divorce court. But someone is getting woken up. It's this card. It's this card that wakes. That's the wake up right there, that combination. The Justice with the offer. And that offer is the opportunity. It's the opportunity, but does he take it or not? Does she take it or not? Do they take it? It looks like somebody might. For someone, this is a divorce that is planned out, scheduled out, and I think you either go through with it, and this will be a reunion after the divorce proceeding, which you may have already gone through that part. If you're resonating with this reading, this could be you reuniting with an ex-husband or an ex-partner, whether legally bound or spiritually bound. This is the wake-up call for someone who has been cold and distant, possibly, for a very long time. And I would have to say their wake-up call is coming. So, guys, I like this. I think this month I'm going to do a set of 12 of these, one for each sign. And then over at Vimeo, We're going to get a love reading out of this too over at Vimeo. Yeah. A full love reading, not just the 3 cards. So, here we go. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm sure you'll recognize it. It'll be something about Big 12 energy or Big 12 majors. I don't know. We'll come up with something. Until the next time, guys, if you want a reading, go to my Weebly website. Fill out the contact form and tell me what you want. I'll get back to you. And if you want, some Vimeo readings, I've got some love stuff over there. I've got energy readings, a whole growing library. The energy readings are great because they're good for any time frame. They're just about the energy of your sign in a situation. But this one, I think I'm going to come out with one for every sign. What do you think? All right. We're going to call this right now. I think we're going to call this right now. It's a real important message. We're going to say somebody is going through something very similar to this. And take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And peace.